The Rowan University baseball team is coming off its first NCAA regional appearance since 2014 after going 29-18 last spring. This year's team has gone through many upgrades, most notably its pitching staff, and Rowan hopes that and the experience of postseason play will help this team strive further in 2018.
Yeah, making that regional was huge for the younger guys because now all these young guys that came in, the sophomores and the juniors can show the way for the freshmen and the other transfers that, you got to take all these other games seriously because they mean a lot. And it's huge to make a regional bid by focusing on those games.
Rowan returns two primary starters in Danny Serino and Andrew Cartier this spring. Serino had limited time last year due to injury, but averaged over a strikeout per inning and batters hit just 129 off the righty. Serino throws in the low 90s with a sharp breaking ball, and if he remains healthy, will be able to give head coach Mike Dixon at least 7 innings a start. Cartier saw most of his starts come in non-conference games, but look for him to be in the NJAC mix this year. The junior went 4-3 last spring with a 2.35 ERA. He had 42 strikeouts. To bolster its starting rotation, Dixon brought in some major transfers to accompany Serino and Cartier. The biggest of those additions is 6'7" righty Andrew D. Piazza. D. Piazza, who was a 2016 Division II Junior College Pitcher of the Year, throws in the mid-90s, and because of his height will be releasing the ball close to 50 feet from the plate, drastically cutting down the reaction time of the batter. The Profs also added much-needed left-handed starter and transfer Shane Kubrak, as well as a starter reliever in righty Dante Scafidi and Justin Smith.
Really excited where our rotation is going to be with the impact of these guys. Obviously returning Danny Serino and Andrew Cartier. Excited where this group can take us.
The biggest improvement Rowan needed to make from last year is in their bullpen. When leading or tied after 6 innings, the Profs lost 8 games last spring, with a handful of those coming in NJAC play. Jeremy Deisenhouse will be a key arm out of the pen for Coach Dixon, as a sophomore averaged just under a strikeout per inning. Victor LeBron will be another bullpen arm, as a junior picked up 2 relief victories a year ago, while Zach Listro and Jordan Friedman will add a change of pace for Rowan, while Sam Nacito will add leadership to the pitching staff.
This year we brought a lot of returners back. The new guys that we did bring in, they all adjusted really quickly, and I just think everyone bought in real quick, and they understand what it's going to take. Getting to a regional last year was huge because now we understand what it takes.
Stephen Hewa and Zach Leach returned behind the dish for the Brown and Gold this spring. Hewa was the primary starter in 2017, playing in 39 games. He had a respectable .288 batting average with 18 RBI and threw out 13 base runners. Anthony Harold is another big transfer for Rowan, as the power hitter will serve as first baseman and will be in the meat of the order for the Profs. Alex Kokis will return to second base after a superb freshman season. The Wayne, New Jersey native hit .329 with 7 doubles and 4 triples while driving in 28. He is also a pest on the base pass, so look for him to steal a base or 2 a little more this year. Shortstop will be by committee early in the season, as returnees Dylan Mendel, Matt Edwards, and Shane Pastor will all see time there and at third base. Mendel had a team-best .354 batting average last year and will bounce between short and third. He is a solid fielder, as evident by his 3 total errors in 2017. Monty Strickland is a key senior leader on the Profs for 2018, as the Egg Harbor native will play mostly left field, but could see some time at first. Strickland hit .336 in 2017 with 31 RBI and 11 doubles. Kyle Goller returns to take his spot back in right field, as he brings a strong arm and a .303 average at the dish. Transfer Dan Shane will make an immediate impact in the leadoff spot in center field for the Brown and Gold. Shane is a speed demon and is going to run amok on the bases and score a lot of runs.
He's going to solidify that leadoff spot. Really who our lineup runs through. He's going to be able to steal bases, he's going to be able to get on base, he's a good on base guy, and he's going to be able to hit some power as well.
Sean Lydon and Frank Rose will be the Brown and Gold's primary designated hitters in 2018. Lydon, a lefty, hit .341 with 15 RBI last season and will mainly face right-handed pitchers. As a freshman, Rose belted a pair of home runs while driving in 18. He will also see some time in the outfield. With its infusion of key transfers and freshmen, the Profs have a team built to make a run at a championship. But it all comes down to staying healthy and acting as one.
My main message to the guys would be to keep going out there every day and just have fun. I mean, you're playing one of the greatest sports in the world. Keep having fun doing it, day in and day out. Don't count the days, make those days count. That's probably the biggest thing I can tell the guys.
Rowan's season is scheduled to get underway February 25th in a home contest against Stevens. First pitch is slated for 2 p.m., and as always, check www.rowanathletics.com for all scheduling details.